Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and today I want to show you my newest, coolest invention. In Minecraft 1.12, they made it where now you can take golden swords, boop, you can cook them into golden nuggets, which is awesome. But the problem is, if you've got a system just pouring swords in, you're going to burn through your fuel. If you've got one bucket of lava, you can cook 100 swords, but you need to be able to have a system that will count 100 swords and control it. I've got that system. Let me show it to you. I present to you my 100 sword cooker. This system will not cook until 100 swords have been put into a holding tank and will not allow any more swords to get into that tank until 100 have been cooked. So you are going to be efficient in your fuel use. You will always cook exactly 100 swords every time with this system. Now I want to do a quick little shout out to the dog miner. I had a different configuration going in this and I could only get 98 swords cooked in it. I was only using chests like a silly little pig. He reminded me there are plenty of other options like droppers that will hold items for you. So once I knew that, I was able to get it to 100 swords. So many thanks to him. But now that you've seen this contraction, you listen to me ramble on for a while, let's actually explore what this thing does. So real quick before we get started, I want to explain the logic behind the system so you understand why you're doing what you're doing with the redstone. One bucket of lava will cook 100 items. So the goal of this is to make sure that we don't have anything cooking until there are 100 swords counted. And we don't allow any more swords to go in until 100 have been cooked. That's what this system does. So what we have going here is this chest, hopper, dropper configuration will hold 100 swords exactly. When this dropper is full, it's going to output a signal right here that will set off this piston, pushing this redstone block right here. That will power this and will push this block to this hopper. Now once this is locked this hopper, that is isolating all 100 swords, and if there are any more swords in the system, they won't be able to make it in until this is unlocked. Now at the same time that we're powering this torch is going to turn off. That torch unpowers this redstone, allowing this torch to turn on, which allows this block to get pushed forward. Right now, this block is locking the hopper going into the furnace. So basically what happens is when we have 100 swords, we lock this hopper and we unlock this hopper. Now, once all the swords have emptied out, this comparator will read that from this hopper. It will set off this single pulse, which will push this redstone block over here, thereby unlocking this hopper, shutting off power here, and locking this hopper. So what this system does is it has the ability to isolate 100 swords, cook all of them, and once this isolation tank is empty, it will allow more swords to come into the system. So now that you understand the logic behind the redstone, let's build this. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is put a chest right here with a hopper facing into it. Squat to make the hopper go in there. This is going to be your output. This is going to take the empty buckets out and the gold nuggets out of the furnace that we're going to place right there. Now from this point, let's put a hopper facing into the front of the furnace, and let's put another chest right here. This chest is where you're going to input your lava buckets into the system. Now on top of the furnace, let's put a hopper pointing into it. Right here, let's go ahead and put a double chest like this. Then from the back side, let's put a hopper facing in with a single chest on top. And then let's put one more hopper here, a dropper like that, and then a hopper facing into the dropper. This hopper right here will be wherever your gold swords are coming from. You're going to feed them into the system from right here. All right. And now moving around to the back side of the furnace, at the top of the furnace, we're going to squat and place a half slab. Let's turn around here and put a comparator pointing this way. Then let's go ahead and put some more blocks right here, a torch right here, and then right underneath here, we're going to place blocks with a piece of redstone. Now next to that, we're going to put a regular piston with a piece of gravel on top. We'll put another block here, a repeater pointing out on 1 tick delay, And we'll make that going into a block with a torch on top of it. And another block on top of that with a torch on top of there. Now we'll come around to this side, and right here we're going to put a block like this with a torch on front. We're going to have a sticky piston pointing away like that, and put a block of redstone right here, just like that. And now from this hopper right here, we're going to squat, place a slab right here. Let's put a comparator pointing this way. Right click on it once to put it in subtract mode. Then from here, let's put a slab, a block this way, and a slab right here. We'll place a torch and 2 pieces of redstone dust. You're going to hear that dropper click one time. That's okay, that's normal. Now from right here, we're going to put a regular piston pointing just like that. We're going to put a block of redstone right there. And then from right here, let's put a block on top with a regular piston pointing this way, just like that. Now we'll come over here and we're going to put a piece of redstone dust here. Let's go underneath here. We'll bring a slab over like this, bring it around like that, and let's go ahead and make that a full block as well. Then from here, we're going to bring some redstone dust around like this. Let's put a sticky piston right there with a block of redstone on front of it. And to finish this off, put a redstone torch right there, just like that. And that's how you build it. And that is my 100 sword cooker that allows you to take swords and go from this, boop, to this, golden nuggets, which is awesome. Not wasting any fuel in the process. I really hope you learned something new about Minecraft. If you did, click that like button. And if you want to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and keep on building.